Hey everyone, this is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to your daily reading for May 9th. Hope you guys are ready for a fun weekend. Here we are, what is it, Thursday, I think? Thursday, something like that. Going to be a very interesting weekend. I think there may be some new romances coming out for a lot of us. Going to talk a lot about relationships, new ones and existing ones in today's reading. We got a bunch of aspects I want to buzz through, so we're going to get right into it. So there are 4 lunar aspects going on today. So you have the moon in a trine to Neptune. This is great for the intuition, psychic abilities are enhanced, feeling a little inspired. So this is just great, positive, intuitive boosting going on. You also have the moon in a sextile to the sun. That is great for kind of aligning the needs and the desires. What makes me feel fulfilled that I enjoy doing versus what I need to do or the responsibilities I have. All of that seems to align, and it's just a great easy energy today. Just very flowy, let it be. So personally, lots of good stuff going on. Then we have these 2 oppositions. And again, oppositions aren't necessarily bad. It's kind of like the 2 planets are on opposite ends of the table. They see each other, but they don't really know how to understand one another, all right? This is really going to start to play with our emotional relationships. So close friendships, definitely romantic partners. So for those of you in a relationship, this is really going to be for you guys. Or, again, really close inner circle, tight-knit friendships. Those that are a little shaky, they're going to be tested with these aspects, all right? So first one, the moon is going to be in an opposition to Saturn. Generally, kind of overall, because Saturn is our planet of restriction, it feels tightening in a way. This particular aspect can increase feelings of depression, separation, sadness, loneliness. So personally, those feelings can definitely come up. In a relationship situation, that can definitely drive 2 people apart because it starts to bring up issues dealing with, it may not even be separation between the 2 of you. This could be personal feelings that you have of separation or, past hurts from, past relationships or childhood that kind of bubble up that make you feel this way, and you're kind of taking it out on the person in front of you. So this can kind of pull people apart. I want to talk about this because bringing some awareness to this, knowing that this is just old stuff bubbling to the surface. There's no need to blame the person, sitting across from you for what you're feeling. This is a moment for you to heal it and release it. Bringing awareness to this will make sure that you don't suffer any long-lasting consequences. It's something that bubbles up. You can look at it, feel it, take it for what it is, and then kiss it goodbye, and then move on, all right? You also have, kind of related to that, the second opposition. The moon is in an opposition to Pluto. So same kind of things. This brings up a lot of inner turmoil. Remember, Pluto is the planet of secrets and transformation and change. So lots of inner stuff kind of being bubbled up to the surface. This particular aspect specifically can bring on relationship drama. Can also bring on major mood swings. You could feel, like the full-on temptress and feeling super sexy and full of yourself one second, and then literally the next second, real down, real sad, almost broken. So again, those relationships that are existing may get tested by these oppositions. And honestly, this can be used as a positive moment. Because again, we're testing it. So if the foundations are shaky, 1, that brings awareness to it. So we know, hey, we need some work to do here. 2, if they are strong, you're going to move through this fine, and it'll probably bring you guys together. So just be aware of that. Same when I like to talk about squares. They may be challenging, but they're there for a reason, and they're ultimately there for improvement. So whether it means, hey, I need to reassess this relationship because it's kind of rocky, or letting that one go by. Hey, there's some gaps in our communication or in our trust level. I want to work on it because this is important to me. Or, hey, look, we've had this big fight. We made it through, and I know where that comes from. I know how to support you moving forward. All of that thing. So many, many outcomes can come today. So I don't want to just sound like it's gloom and doom, but you may have some challenging moments that you either get to rise above or, succumb to. But it's, again, your choice. I just want you to be aware of those. And then we have some, actually no, we have five lunar aspects. We also have the moon in a square to Venus. Honestly, this isn't really the worst square you could get. Because of this square, it does increase your need for pleasure, for romance, for desire, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, as long as you keep it in control. If it gets out of crazy, or gets out of hand and gets a little crazy, this can lead to feelings of, you could be a little careless, you could be self-indulgent. So not necessarily a bad energy as long as you don't let it go out of whack. If you have some strong Venus placements, you may be the ones that have to, bring the most awareness to it, all right? The two kind of major aspects I wanted to get to, I keep looking at the time, making sure this isn't like a 30-minute video. Venus, so both of them have to do with Venus, which is why we're talking about love and romance today. Venus is in a trine to Jupiter. Amazing for my singles out there. We talked a lot about you, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. So generally, this aspect brings a lot of cheer, optimism, definitely brings feelings of love, definitely you're feeling your most attractive. What is beautiful about this aspect, especially for my singles, it allows you to relax and just express that affectionate side of yourself. There's less inhibitions, you're less, timid. If you're feeling a certain type of way, especially if it's lovey-dovey and positive, Venus is really helping you to showcase it and allow people to recognize and see it, all right? So it's something to be celebrated today. And also, it's in a trine with Jupiter, so Jupiter always trying to get you out there, bring you blessings, so very possible you make some nice connections today. For my couples, Venus is in a square to Pluto. Don't freak out on me. I'm not trying to give the hard aspect. I'm not trying to give the square to my relationship people. But it's very similar to what I was talking about with the moon in an opposition to Pluto. So this square between Venus and Pluto definitely is going to bubble up some power or control issues, specifically in these relationships. Any of those like simmering tensions that we just kind of let slide or just keep buried, today is the day that they're going to start bubbling to the surface. So you could have been feeling these maybe the past couple days, maybe since Monday. What is today? Thursday. Could even feel them going into the weekend. But again, solid foundations are going to weather this fine. Things will bubble up. You may get into a little bit of a spat, and then you get it out, you deal with it, you process it, and then you move forward. Strong communication skills are going to be paramount here. Strong trust levels. And again, if they're not there, but the connection is real, this is an opportunity to build those and to grow stronger and work through these issues. Again, things I just want to bring awareness to. So singles, great opportunity to make some new connections, meet some new people, and just be really open with your feelings. My existing couples, definitely just be aware of what situations, what feelings you're coming up, and really be able to look at them objectively. Like, is this something I need to deal with? Is this because of my partner and our connection? Is my partner treating me a certain way and that's why I feel like this? You have to decide where the healing needs to be. Is it between you or is it internal? If it's internal, don't be yelling at the person standing across from you. All right? They honestly in that situation are going to be your biggest ally. And be open and share that with them, because then they know where you're coming from, and then they can offer some assistance. If you keep it to yourself and keep bottling up like you have, that's not going to resolve it, and it's just going to pop. All right. I was going to say aspect for today. Rune for today. I'm like exhausted. It's almost midnight when I'm filming this, so I'm going to do this and hop into bed. Rune for today, we got Ansu's, this wonderful baby. So this is the rune of Odin. I always like to call this the voice of the universe. So super, super, super positive blessing. So this speaks a lot to inspiration, good luck, whether you're reviving good luck or renewing good luck, passing tests, gaining promotions. So lots of positive support comes with this rune. It's a rune of achieving and breaking through things. So I think it's honestly for I'm totally applying this to the level or the discussion of relationships. Great for no matter what side of the fence you're on. If you're in one, passing this almost like initiation. Like, you talk about, oh, we just made it through our first big fight. I feel like that's kind of what's going on for a lot of people today. Like, this is that moment where it's like, okay, we're going to test how strong we are. Like, can we really support each other through this, even though I want to throttle you right now? Because honestly, you may need to throttle yourself. That may be where these issues are coming from. And then for those of you, looking for love, this speaks to inspiration, good luck. So feeling inspired to go out, be present, engage, express, and then being in the right time at the right place to meet the right person. So either way, very, very helpful rune for us, all right? I'm going to tilt these cards down, or the camera down, so we can pull some cards. I'm breaking the rules today. I've got 2 oracle decks. I was really feeling the Queen of the Moon oracle, but since we were talking about relationships so heavily, I brought out the Romance Angels. So we're going to get 1 from each. Maybe we'll get 2. Let's get 2 from the Romance Angels, because I definitely feel we've got 2 different storylines going on. Actually, I really want those 2. I was going to put those in, but I think these are the ones. Stop it. Can't even right now. All right. So, actually, we're going to do it this way. So first one, was it the waxing? Yeah, so waxing gibbous. Focus. To me, this is speaking about the awareness. We're going through tests. I love that this card is focused on, this head with the butterfly in the mind, focusing on this mental space. It's even wrapped in a bubble. Like, all the attention is here. And then look, this butterfly, change and transformation. We are metamorphosizing. I hope that's a word. Changing our thoughts, beliefs, shifting out of old patterns. Beautiful. So that is where we're bringing our awareness today. Why? Because we are working on our abundance. Look at that. This even could still be for the 2 separate paths. Focus being to bring your awareness to those relationship situations, and abundance for my singles, knowing that there is love all around and you are abundant. Not necessarily that there's 1,200, partners out there waiting to like pound on your door, but knowing that this energy, this love, this abundance lives within you. You are never disconnected from it. All right? Oh, I just put them together. Look at that. Look, even the Romance Angels want to be together. Going to do this. Nope. Oh, no, I'm not taking you. No, I'm just going to do that. All right. See, this is the sleep. All right. So for focus, we got express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So I almost want to say, with that card falling with focus, to me that is really about the communication. So focusing on where the healing needs to come from, where the emotions are coming from, what the root of it is, and it's expressing that fully. So it's not just about expressing your affectionate side with your partner. I think this is really unleashing the good, the bad, and the ugly, putting it on the table, talking about it, having that discussion. Yes, it's a hard discussion to have, but it's an honest and genuine one, and that's what the relationship should be built on. So to me, this express your love is really, and making this gesture is really about putting in the effort and the commitment to grow this relationship, to work through these situations. If you're having a moment and dealing with something, be open about it. We're talking about your partner here. Like, this is someone who you can rely on and who is there for you and who wants to support you. There is no reason to not let them do that. The whole time I was thinking that the cards are backwards. Now looking at this card, I do think they're backwards. But honestly, I do think this could still play a part. So we have codependency here. So this speaks to addictions affecting your love life. So as much as we could totally do this, and that may connect for not most of you, some of you, I'm sorry. Some of you, I do think this codependency is showing up with this abundance card, because this is what stands in the way. I talked about abundance, that it's knowing that this is yours. This already lives within you. This isn't something we're trying to attract and manifest and build. This is something that already lives within you. And the whole point of, like law of attraction and manifesting and all of that is to align with this energy. Because again, it's already yours. We're not trying to find it. It's there. We're trying to align with it so that the opportunities to make this, ethereal into the physical, we're working on aligning for that and bringing that in to our 3D experience. This codependency, although it speaks to addictions, to me, this is, the addiction to the old patterns, stagnancy in some form, not shifting, not being open, blaming current situations on past behaviors or past, actions. To me, this codependency is relying on all those crutches that we have. And everybody has them. I'm not trying to single anybody out. I can totally speak for myself that for sure that I have, weird behaviors that I know don't help me and that I know aren't helping me get any closer to, my full manifestations. Yet, I fall into a situation or I'm feeling a certain way and there they pop up again. You have to get to a point where you have the awareness of that so that when that thing, that tick or that emotion, whenever that bubbles back up to the surface, you can just sit there, process it, look at it for what it is. Is this really connected to my present moment, what I'm going through? No, it's not, and process through it. So I think a lot of us, what's standing in the way of our abundance is, these crutches that we rely on. And it's not that we want to. It's almost like they've just been around for so long that that's what we're accustomed to. They're comfortable and familiar. So giving up what's familiar can sometimes be scary, even though we know it's not serving us, right? That's what I wanted. We are going to take these 3. Look at that. So this is the Strength card in the Good Tarot deck. But of course, for some reason, I would choose the deck that calls it the Love card. So definitely a key thing that we're discussing right now. Oh! King of Fire, offering his heart, very passionate, charismatic, charming, action-oriented man, or individual, I shouldn't say man, could be a man or a woman. And the Two of Water, this would be the Two of Cups. Soul connections, twin flames, soulmates. Look at that. If you didn't think we were having a love reading, we're having a love reading. So honestly, knowing what's going on where, I think most of you are falling into, either or of these situations, obvious, it's pretty clear cut. And again, for some of you, these may be reversed. Definitely getting that. So if that is the case, this abundance, just let it in, allow it, express yourself authentically, focus on these codependency issues and what needs to be broken within your relationship, if that's the case. Most of you, I think this is going to be the layout, but some of you, it may be reversed. Energy of today, definitely talking about intimate relationships, mostly romantic, whether it's, whether we're still searching for this person or, waiting to align and meet this person and connect, or if this is an existing relationship. Heart of the matter is this King of Fire, this charismatic, charming, passionate energy. Passion should be your fuel today, all right? That should be where your focus lies, on these desires and these intentions. If your intention is to be with this person and these issues are coming up, that's where you really need to bring some awareness. Is this happening between the two of us, or is this an internal internal struggle that I need to heal to open up a deeper layer of communication or a deeper bond between the two of us. Because this connection, the love that we're talking about, is divine. This is a deep soul connection. This isn't some, flight of fancy one night stand. This is the real deal, people. And like I said, the ones that are shaky are going to be tested. So if they don't live up to this, if this isn't a real soul connection, those are the ones that are gonna have a hard time this week with these aspects if you're not already in it. Most of these you probably could start feeling a couple days ago, especially if you have strong aspects triggered by those planets, Pluto, Mercury, possibly even Jupiter. You may be feeling them the most. I'm not sure what signs they are, I should have looked that up. But definitely if you have major placements in those signs too, definitely could be feeling this. So, again, we're just testing existing relationships, and it's not testing as in I just want to be the universe isn't like I'm just going to be a dick and just make things hard for you and see what happens. This is really happening so you can see how stable this bond is, how deep this connection goes. For those of you single looking, this is what we're manifesting. This is someone committed, passionate, engaging, willing to go the distance for your love. All right? We're not settling or suffering no fools, all right? Even the fact that these are like primary colors, for some reason is striking me really hard. Like this is core, it's primary, this is essential. Like very, very top of mind, core feelings here, all right? Ooh, that made me turn. Now I'm awake. Got me all excited. All right, my loves. I'm going to wrap up the reading here. Lots of good juju for us today as we go into the weekend. Embrace it, work with it, and most of all, enjoy it. This is all about expression and emotion and just being honest and open. Whether we're being open about feelings of joy and happiness and love, or being open about our struggles and how we can process and heal and move forward into stronger new beginnings. All right? But love, love, love. Do it all for love today, my friends. All right, you take care. I am going to wrap this up and head to bed. Wishing you all the best. Again, as always, thank you for watching this video and supporting the channel. Thank you for all the likes, comments, subscriptions. Keep them coming. Exciting news for all my viewers that live in Hawaii, or hey, even if you visit Hawaii. I am going to start doing readings at Sedona, Hawaii in Ward Village. I will be a new tarot reader there. Every Monday from 11 to 3. So come check me out. Come see me. Let's have some fun together. I will be starting this Monday, the 13th. So looking forward. I wanted to wait to share that info until it was official. It went out in their newsletter today. So whole new, brand new, exciting adventure for me. So if you live in Hawaii, come check me out and let's go on this journey together, shall we? All right, my friends, take care. Love you as always. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.